Everybody, this is Katerina Panopoulou from Artist Coaching. This is an interview with Caro Jordan now. Did I pronounce this correct? Because
Yeah, yeah, that's
okay.
correct. Yeah.
All right. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming. I wanted you to be here today to share a little bit about your journey, because you managed to go, from not having a system, not being able to get, premium clients, from making, inconsistent income, into now being fully booked from May, if I remember correctly, until September.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's great news. Caro, thank you for being here once more. Please share a little bit, about yourself. Tell us about you, what you do, so people get to know you.
All right. Well, I basically I'm a music producer. I'm also a songwriter. So what I've done in the past is mainly write songs and co-write songs and produce these songs. And I always try to find a way into producing other artists as well. But it wasn't my priority actually because I wanted to make progress with my own music, and then at some point, after I had a really great chance last year to work with a really renowned musical theater here in Berlin. After that project was over, which was like from 50% to 150%, like in terms of intensity and professional collaboration and all that. And then when the project was over, I kind of fell into a big hole
Okay.
and was like, okay, wow, so what now? What now? Is everything like back to where I was from before that project? And I realized I still can make a living from my music.
Mhm.
Because with my songs and my co-writes and all, we are rather focusing on like on getting into sync and so on, which is a very long game, and it takes a long time. And I really felt stuck in my day job and wanted to find a way out of that, and at least find a way to really focus on something more specific and make money with my music. And then I came across your program, and that's how we met.
Mhm. Right. So tell us a little bit, what is your offer? Like, who are you currently helping specifically? Like, you have all those skills, but you narrow it down into a specific offer. So what would be your offer and the people that you are currently helping?
Yeah, so my offer is to help singer-songwriters, indie artists, and Christian artists to get their songs produced.
Mm-hmm.
And I, take their demos or their voice memos and turn them into fully produced songs, and even coach them a little bit on the way to their release, because some of them have never released anything so far and are not familiar with the steps that it takes and so on. And yeah, so that's what I do. It's mainly producing other artists, but it also comes along with a little bit of coaching.
Okay, okay, that is definitely helpful for many artists. So, what would you say, are the main things that help you get fully booked until September?
The main things that helped me were to know how many people I have to reach out to, how many conversations I need to have,
Mm-hmm.
to know my data actually, and like closing rates and how to get people to book a call with me and so on. And also getting more self-confidence in what I'm doing and actually accepting myself as a producer and not say, well, I can produce. I'm okay. No, actually say like, no, come on, people, I can offer you something really good at top quality and really, stand up for that and basically tell and basically not also show my work with pride, right? And not feel like I'm so small, I'm afraid to ask you for your money. Oh, you only have $200? Okay, well, maybe we can find a way. No, so that's over now. And it, like, to get that confidence, that mindset, really helped me along with the strategies. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned the confidence and your mindset,
Mhm.
but what would you say is what helped you change your mindset and gain that confidence?
Well, first of all, it was the calls with you, to be honest, and really you having your put your finger in the wound a little bit, like, Carol, do you realize what you're doing? And I was like, what? Yeah. But it was so good because I had established all these patterns over all these years, imposter syndrome and all these things of feeling not good enough or not trusting in my skills and so on. And you really helped me with that. And also to be a little bit more resilient when it comes to people saying no to me.
Mhm.
And rather count the yeses than the nos, although and see the nos as something super helpful, actually,
Mhm.
rather than something negative. So that helped me with my mindset a lot. And then we had that exercise with the mind movie, which was really a game changer for me. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I remember you, and you did that all the way. Are
I
you
still
still
do it.
doing it?
I still do it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I haven't missed one day.
Wow, wow. You see? One thing that I want to mention is that you are definitely what I consider, an ideal client because you are coachable, Caro. Like you listen, you have a positive mindset all the way. You were showing up consistently. You weren't afraid to get into action, even if that felt uncomfortable. So it's not
Mhm.
about things magically happened, but you
Yeah.
actually put in the work 100%. What are you most proud of, about your progress those last 6 months?
I think one of the things, there are many things, but one of the things is definitely overcoming my fear of making myself visible out there and getting into social media because that was something I really refused to do for so many years because I always thought like, oh, I don't have time to spend so much time on Instagram and all that. And actually learning that I can use this as a tool was really like it really opened my eyes and just to realize, wow, okay, this is a super helpful platform. I had no idea. And then actually it was really tough for me at the beginning to to get from like I don't want to show myself on camera to what I do now and actually get used to it and get over with it. I think you also said that to me. Just do it. Just don't worry about a thing. If it's bad, you can delete it a week later or so. And then I just got into it and I found a way to present myself out there. And what was really cool is that through making myself as a producer and a songwriter visible this way, attracted other people to contact me. Like I
Mhm.
got in a publisher from the US got in touch with me, who I'm working with now, because he found my Instagram channel and looked at what I'm doing, and he
Mhm.
knew, oh, this is what she does. Oh, I like her stuff. Let's get in touch. So
Mhm.
that was really cool. So not just me finding clients, but
Mhm.
also other people, really professional people as well, finding me and feeling interested in my work. So that was one really big thing because it totally changed. It was a super big change for me. And the other, yeah.
Before you continue, I just want to say that it's very interesting the fact that now people consider you a role model in terms of content creation. So
Oh,
it's
really?
very interesting to say because you made it look easy from the beginning. You were, I mean, I didn't see your fear. I don't remember your
Mm,
fear because you got uncomfortable right from the very beginning. You took action and
mm,
you improved by taking action.
mm,
So it's very interesting to say that now and other people watching your content at the moment and say, oh my God, this is top level content. How can I get myself there? So I love that you are sharing that. So, and
yeah.
sorry for interrupting you, but
No.
I really had to say that.
I mean, it took me a while, to be honest, right? And it really, like at the beginning, it took hours and hours to produce these reels. But then you also encouraged me to, to just keep on going, and find ways to optimize my structure during the day to find the time to create the content. And then I found my systems of how do I record the sound, how do I record, where do I want to position myself, what do I do with the light, and blah, 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 blah. So all of that took a while at the beginning, but then it turned into a routine, right? And now I do it like this fast and just know exactly I have to click this, dub, dub, dum. I'm super comfortable in the video app that I use for editing the reels. So all of that was a little bit hard at the beginning, but the more I did it, the better it got, and the
Mhm.
faster I got. So and it was thanks to your encouragement as well, because I was like, I can never keep up that pace. But it totally worked out, and yeah, so that was super helpful. And what was the question again, actually? So what was
What are the things that you are most proud of about your
oh
progress?
Oh yeah, right. Uh, yeah, so that is definitely one thing. And also that I got feedback from people I've been in touch with on Instagram, who reached out to me again after we had conversations like months ago. And they reached out to me and told me, hey, I love your content. That video about that one thing was so super helpful, and that also showed me like I'm doing things right somehow.
Mhm, mhm,
So yeah, so that was number one. And number two was definitely getting more comfortable in selling my services, and not undervaluing my offer,
mhm.
and really being able to stand up for my price and for myself and my work. And it works, people respect that. And also, during the calls tell me, hey, that's a reasonable price for what you do. So
Mhm.
yeah, so that was really helpful because I could not do that before the training, really.
Yeah,
During
if I remember correctly, your prices were significantly lower than your
I
current.
actually did not have a price. I had no idea, right? So I was like, yeah, maybe, and then I realized over the years that I'm charging way too little for what I actually do. And then I stopped producing for others for a while because I thought like I'd rather focus on my music than
Mhm.
produce or put so much work into that and then get like this little amount of money, right? So you got me back on the track through this program, right? So
Okay,
yeah.
I love it. So, what do you think has been like the most valuable part of our collaboration?
Definitely the calls were super helpful. And also the daily reports, and just having someone, knowing that someone is there watching what I do, and also there to support me, but also there to push me a little bit to, Caro, leave your comfort zone. Come on, you can do it. You did it in a very nice way every time, but I really needed that. And over this period of time, it also that was the amount of time I needed to establish these new habits.
Hmm.
Also, when you said like on the calls, we were all always like sharing everything we did. And I remember one call that was like one of the most significant calls for me when
Okay.
I came up with a new idea for another revenue stream. And I came to that call and I told you about it. And I was like, oh my God, that's the best idea ever. And she's gonna love it. Like, just build a second business next to this one because this one is working out now. So I can start a second one. And the one thing you said was, don't do it. And it was so good and then the way you explained it to me, we uncovered that pattern of me always trying to overwhelm myself with new tasks. And I did that for all these years, and I was always like on the edge of getting burned out. And we uncovered that during that call, and it was really eye-opening for me. And I stopped with that idea, put it in like on a shelf and just away. I didn't delete it, but I like for later sometime.
Mhm.
Um, and it really, brought back the the calm feeling and the like, okay, I'm in control, everything's working out, I'm happy. So why do like why overwhelm myself again?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that was super special.
I'm glad to hear that. And also, at this point, I want to mention that you managed to get where you are now while working on a day job, right?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I say that because some people think of their day job as an excuse, as a reason, they feel that they don't have enough time to build a business. So what would you say to those people, to help them out? How did you manage to make it happen?
Yeah. Yeah, so I work part-time, and what helped me, because I was at that point, like the more effort and work I put into building my business, the trickier it got to get everything under one head with the
Mhm.
day job and with the music business and producing and all that. And what really helped was to really talk about this during our calls. And you gave me really good advice on in terms of time management and how I can actually optimize my daily actions. And we uncovered the things that steal my time and that actually don't give me anything back.
Mhm.
Uh, and we found the things that are really good for me, like taking the time to also go for a walk, taking the time to cook myself a good meal, and really self caring for myself a little bit, right? So that was equally important to building my business, to stay healthy in the process and besides the day job and all. And as soon as I found this balance between day job and studio work, because I still like my day job as well, I'm not 100% keen on leaving it. I actually like the balance of both of these
Okay.
jobs. And um, and that balance really helped me be more fulfilled in my studio life and also more fulfilled in my other job. So I felt like that, wow, it's really working out, and it helped to just look at my schedule and my weeks and the way I do things and uncover these things that just became patterns over all these years.
Yeah, yeah, because I remember in the beginning you were kind of overwhelmed,
Totally, yeah.
but then you found like a way to balance everything and not only not to feel overwhelmed, but actually to
To
feel
enjoy
good
it.
about it.
Yeah, and to enjoy it, and I came to work and felt more happy. Everybody was more happy. I was more happy. So, and the other way around, so it just yeah, it worked out really well. So it's definitely possible, but it needs the people have to be ready to change their routine a little bit to make it work. And to also, be open to someone telling them, I'm sorry, but this is not working out the way you do it. In a very gentle way, as you did, but still, very clearly as well. And that's exactly what I needed to hear. Because I was always like, why is my system not working? Like my daily system, why is it not working? I don't see it. And
Mhm.
it's a little bit like when you're in a forest and you can't see anything because of all the trees, and that really helped just to have that supervision from outside. Yeah.
Okay. So, who do you think this program, artist coaching program, would be like a really good fit for?
I think for music producers, definitely because it's focused on music producers and coaches, I think you mentioned as well, right?
Mhm.
Um, but I can only speak from the perspective of a music producer. So to those, it's really helpful for those who want to earn money on a regular basis and not just from project to project. And in between the projects, you have 2 months of no income at all, but rather to really get that safety net through booking projects on a regular basis,
Mhm.
knowing your numbers and all. Um, and to those who really want to uh, turn turn their passion into a full-time job or part-time job, as in my case, but really in a very controlled way. It's not like, oh, this month it could go like this, and
Mhm.
this month it could go like that. No, actually, you're in control, and you decide how much work you want to take on for each month, and you know what you have to do to get the work, and yeah, for those people, yeah, who
Awesome.
are serious about it and who really want to um, yeah, turn this into their job.
Yeah, 100%. So why should someone who is watching this take action?
Mm, well, I think there's a point in everyone's personal development where you notice you're not making progress anymore. You feel stuck. Or in my case, it was like feeling stuck and also not knowing what to focus on, right? I think one of my main goals that I mentioned on our very, very first call was I want to get focus, right? I want to focus on one thing and put all my energy on that one thing. And I think when you notice that in your journey, uh, that you're like stuck and you're like hustling and you're all over the place doing multiple things at once and not getting anything really done or so, then this is definitely the time to book a coach and book a coach like you as well, because you really helped me with focusing on things and putting all my energy on into that. Yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, 100%. So what is the next goal now, Caro?
My next goal is actually to, yeah, to get more clients, because I feel like from September on, I already have a client for September, but I have space for more. So I want to book a couple of more clients, and my big goal would be to, you know, increase my monthly revenue goal a little bit more.
Mhm.
Um, and just, enjoy the things the way they are right now and not be hustling all the time, but actually see, okay, this is working out. Now take the time and enjoy it for a change, because I was always like, I feel balanced. Something must be wrong. You know? So that's basically my goal. And and yeah, work with artists, help them on the way. And I'm just super happy that the stuff I produced over the last couple of months now during the summer will get released. So it's also good for me, so I can show people what I do and share my work. So yeah, so I would love to just continue the path I'm on right now. Yeah.
Okay, okay. What would be like the number one piece of advice for a producer who is getting started?
Um, don't give up because it's hard at the beginning in terms of finding your personal system, dealing with the content creation, delivery, and booking calls, and what all belongs to that. Don't give up because it's a lot of work at the beginning. It's super possible to manage it all, as I mentioned before, right? You just need the right systems to you know, plan your day. Um, but don't be afraid because it's work. It's totally work, but it's also super rewarding. Yeah, I
Okay,
hope it helps. I don't know.
100%, 100%. So thank you so much for being here. If people want to learn more about you, what you're doing, where can they find you online? How can they contact you? Because spots
Yeah.
are limited, guys. You need to act now.
Yeah. So the best way to reach out to me or to find out about my projects is my Instagram page. So it's
Okay.
Songmood Productions.
Okay.
And yeah, people can get in touch there. And yeah, or just look at my website. There's a contact form and my email address as well. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here,
Thank
Caro.
you so much. I owe you a lot.